you know you're in a friendly area when you have your little neighborhood library. I love these. It really tells you the type of people who live here. I am so excited because I'm finally able to share with you about one of my favorite towns in Ventura County. This place feels like you're on the countryside in a small little town, but you're really close to amenities. Whether you're looking for homes that are close to your neighbor, but you know, that small town feel, or whether you're looking for your own custom home on acreage property, this place has it for you. One of the things that makes this place stand out to me is because you have tons of birds. You're going to see a mourning dove, a hummingbird, and just birds chirping everywhere, and maybe even a rooster or two. However, with that music of the birds, you also hear the Amtrak or Metrolink leaving Camarillo. You are going to hear some of that honking. You're also going to have some noise from the airplanes that are coming over. It's not as noisy as some parts of Camarillo, but there is still a flight path over to the Camarillo airport. People are very welcoming and friendly here. I just spoke to somebody who had moved here from Agora Hills about a couple of months ago. She said everybody was really welcoming, that people are very friendly. You are talking about not just a small town, but a neighborhood feel. And make sure you add a little extra time when you're walking down the street, walking your dog or your kids or just going around, because people are not just gonna wave at you, they're gonna stop and wanna talk. And because your neighbors are always looking out for you, you can just guess where crime rate is here. I mean, I can't tell you, but you probably have your own feeling. You are situated between two very busy roads if you are in the small town area, so you're gonna see a lot of these little guys around the community. Just making sure that you remember that there are kids who live around here and to go slow. And if you have a hard time with that, there are a lot of little humps that you have to go under 15 miles an hour to get over them, because it is a bumpy ride if you don't. One of the major cons that I have found about this community is that because you are located close to two really busy streets, it is hard to get out of this neighborhood. You can sit at one of those exits for quite a while before you finally can get up the nerve to speed through. And you don't want to speed too fast because radar is used to enforce speeding around here. Somis also has their own K-8 school, and because it's a small town, they actually rank in the top 20th percentile for the lowest teacher-student ratio in California. We can't tell you the rating, but you know how to look that up. High school students typically attend Oxnard Union High School District. While you are close to Camarillo and all that it has to offer, such as going shopping over at Trader Joe's, which is about 10 minutes away, or grocery outlets and Vons about 15 minutes away, or if you really feel ambitious and want to go full-on shopping, then there's the outlets over in Camarillo that's about 15 minutes away. But this town has its own general store, its own hardware store, fire department, and post office. Not to mention the Somis Nut House, which has nuts and dried fruit. If you're looking to go out to eat, then there is Somis Cafe, where people really enjoy the little cozy cafe center. It's known for its Mexican dishes. Favorites include the breakfast burrito and their menudo soup. And the next one is Don's Taco Truck. It's a local favorite quick bite, offering locals some of the best tacos available here. And their California burritos, you've got to try them. And if you're looking to get to the beach, Oxnard's beaches are only about 15 miles away, which leads to about 25-30 minute drive. Perfect for a quick afternoon escape. I know that some of our clients absolutely love the movie theater too, so for you guys, it's only about a 15-minute drive. It's away over to the Regal Theaters in Camarillo. Really not that far. While Somis does have its own veterinary clinic, they don't have their own hospital. You'll have your choice between Las Robles over in Thousand Oaks, which is about a 25-minute drive, or going over to St. John's in Camarillo, which is about a 20-minute drive. Urgent care, dentals, and medical, you're going to find more in Camarillo, which is about a 10 to 20-minute drive to those offices. You are surrounded by nature and these beautiful, beautiful mountain and agricultural views. It makes it easy to go for a beautiful walk or bike ride around here. And as you can tell, there is a nice cool breeze some days. While Somis does have a nice breeze, it is going to be a little hotter than Camarillo. The sun just feels a little brighter here. The Hartley Botanic Gardens is also here, and it's partly a nursery and a botanic garden where you can get married if you want to or have other wonderful events. This amazing place actually started pretty small with two brothers selling cactuses for 2 cents, and it grew into an amazing oasis of absolutely beautiful plants. It's a little place that you can get away from it all, and while you are close to the highway 118, it can get a little noisy that way. You just walk the other direction. I remember the first time I visited this place, I didn't know that it was Botanic Gardens. I thought it was a nursery. And so I came here and I bought actually our first avocado tree. And I came in and was wondering, where is everybody? And just started walking around. Thought, this is so beautiful. This place has so much to offer. If you're just looking to go and be by yourself, do a little painting, a little artistry, take some pictures, go for a walk, I would highly recommend this area. And right down this street, you can stop over at Underwood Farms and grab some fresh strawberries or other produce. It is what you call a perfect Keziah day. If you've been watching our videos, you know that this 118 corridor right here has tons of plant nurseries, and that is one of my favorite things to do. While not every home is custom made here in Somis, you have a variety of styles. Whether you're looking for more of a modern century or just a little flair, you've got it here. Every home has its own unique stamp on it from the people who live here. All the way from beautiful landscaping to just little touches on their own house. And you're going to see a lot of American flags here. Homes here for a fixer-upper start in $700,000, and it can go all the way up to over $20 million. There's a large range in between there. While you can find an entry-level home that really needs to be fixed up for around $700,000, most homes around here in the main town living center start in the 900s and go a little up over to 1.4 million currently. Homes can go all the way up to over 20 million, and so it does bring the average cost of home way up. But custom high-end properties that people don't really associate with Somis, so you will be in your own private oasis and sanctuary and nobody's going to bother you. Those homes definitely have acreage, and some of them have horse stables. Definitely being able to ride the beautiful countryside on your horse is something people enjoy. And if you're not as much into horseback riding but more into bicycling, this town is known for people coming around and bicycling it. So much so that one owner who owns acreage property has actually built their own little water station for bike riders, so you can stop and take a drink. And of course, he was a bicyclist and saw that there was a long stretch of road that did not have any water for bicyclists, and he just wanted to help out. That's the kind of people who live here. The pros and cons are easy to see around here. Some of the pros are you are able to have a choice between a small town feel and a rural feel that is not too far away from a main city with all it has to offer. You're going to know your neighbor and have everything that comes with that, whether it be a pro or a con. Farm to table freshness food. You don't have to go that long distance to go and purchase that either. It's just right down the street. And some of the cons, you are going to be car dependent. There's not public transportation around here. You are going to have to actually have your parents or you drive you around. Also, you're looking at a higher price tag overall for a home, and that is because you have a lot more land. There's really no nightlife. You're not going to be able to go and catch a show in town. You're going to have to go over to Camarillo. But the positive of that is you're going to be able to enjoy the quiet atmosphere of not a lot of people being out and about. Somis is pretty much the place to do a lot of things, as in relax and enjoy nature around you. Eat some fresh fruit, enjoy yourself, and just remember that you are truly part of a community. All right, take that back with you. Decide if this is the place that is right for you. And as always, Bart and Keziah, that's me. We always love to help you find your perfect place to live, whether it be here in Somis or anywhere else in Ventura County. We are here to help you find your perfect place to live. So shoot us over a text, an email, or give us a call. We would love to hear from you.